Hey, wait, we do one pose with the car. So you go in the sun, then we can use that as the cover photo.
Alright, Autophiles!
We are here with the Zeekr X.
Zeekr X, look at that face!
Yeah, Bo is in love with this car.
You have never seen this face before.
Never.
This is Pokemon Link & Co. evolved.
Final form.
Yeah, final form. Yes, this is nice, man. And we also have?
Yeah, we also have the Leapmotor C10.
Yes.
This is a similar comparison to our previous one, which was the Smart #3 against the Xpeng G6.
Correct.
Different class of car, one is bigger, one is smaller.
Right.
But we're doing it because the pricing is very similar.
And we have the car.
And we have the car, yeah, basically that.
The more correct comparison would have been this versus the Smart, versus versus the Xpeng.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's a bit too boring because then you're just like, you know, nitpicking on the small things. I think also like this car, we could have taken it up against a Volvo EX30.
Right.
And then the Smart #3
right.
and then this. And then try to figure out what is Geely trying to do. What we're going to do is we're going to compare both. We'll start with design of the Leapmotor
right.
and then we'll go around that car. These are both 150,000 ringgit.
Very affordable.
Yeah, less than 160,000.
Basically, if you're not going up to Model Y, you're not going up to Sea Lion, these are the considerations you're in.
And if you don't want like performance all-wheel drive and all that, this is the good enough option.
Right.
That car has an all-wheel drive version, which is a bit
much more expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
But these two
400 horses.
Yeah.
Gila.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah. Too much.
Yeah. So before we melt in the sun, let's start design for this
Leapmotor
C10.
Let's start with the Smart.
The Smart
slash.
It really has that rounded look to it, just like the
Galaxy E5.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, when you came and saw the car, the first thing you said is it looks like the Galaxy E5.
It does.
Proton.
EMAS.
EMAS 7. It does have that shape and size.
It's exactly that.
It's almost exactly that.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the competing segment is also the same.
Yeah.
It's like D segment space, but C segment pricing.
C segment pricing, D segment space.
Yeah.
So we're talking about X5 size, X3 pricing.
Yeah.
Right.
But not even X3 pricing.
Not even X3.
Yeah. But the look of this car, I have to say, the front is a little bit generic.
Yeah.
It just looks like an automatic taxi kind of look to the front. Definitely going for a robotic droid face.
Right.
But not as characterful as the X.
Very Chinese actually. This is very Chinese. And what was it when the Model Y came out with that one bar light, right, in the front? Everyone in China was like, this car's going to disappear in China because every car looks like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This car, I don't know, they went for a very curvy front look.
Right.
I find like they lowered the headlight bar a little bit lower than you expect.
Right.
Normally, you know, they're going higher and then they put a fake headlight
then you have a fake headlight, yeah.
This is the compromise when you don't do that.
Okay.
It just looks a little bit off.
A bit lower. Yeah. That's why you have the extra piece of trim here. Right? This one, you see this?
Yeah.
This extra piece of trim. But to be honest, this is very inoffensive, you know?
Just not that poppy.
Yeah. It doesn't stand out. It's a very East Asian approach to doing things, you know. You're not trying to stand out and like a sore thumb, you know. Whereas in Europe it's like, oh, I gotta be the best, the most outstanding. Like this.
This one is just like it's almost as if they wanted it to blend in. Purposefully wanted to blend in.
Correct. There is a market for this kind of thing. And that's the kind of market that Toyota has been taking for all this while, you know, in East Asia. Right.
Yeah, nothing much to say in the front.
Nothing much to say. It's an okay look.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
So again, a bit like the Xpeng G6, where you have cameras hidden here.
Yeah.
But the Xpeng, I think, had more cameras, and the system that they used that had that AR, you know, where they can render all the cars that are on the road.
It's a bit further than this.
Yeah, this one is a little bit
closer.
Behind.
I think it renders about 2 cars away. The whole street, man.
Yeah, the Xpeng is just like,
whole street,
the next street, everything.
The compound.
So I think it's a combination of chips and number of cameras and all that. It's a bit less on this.
Right.
The other thing to note is on the outside, the pop-up handles kind of pop up like that.
Yeah.
Which is not my favorite style. Because it's almost a two-handed action sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, unless you have big hands, then you press here, then you can lift it up.
Okay.
But if you have smaller hands, then you put here and then you have to like use your other hand.
Right. So this is the original hidden lever design
Yes.
in Aston Martin and GTR, right?
The cheaper, less controversial way of doing it. I
Okay,
suppose.
okay. The first way, like the original way.
Yeah.
Then now, all sorts of funny.
Now there's also the Jaguar Land Rover way, which is it pushes itself out,
Which is stuck in.
which gets stuck. Yeah.
Stuck in a frozen environment.
But that's the one that Mercedes is doing.
Oh, okay.
This one is interesting. This is like
It's a button.
The latest iteration where
Yeah.
you
Nothing comes
unlock
out.
it. Like if it's locked, it's basically
Yeah.
locked off.
Right.
And then when you unlock it,
And then you. Hey, it's just touch, right?
yeah, it's just capacitive.
Yeah, capacitive.
Yeah. And the way BMW does it is they don't have that, so they don't have the cover.
Right.
They just have that.
So you can't see.
Yeah, so you can't see.
Right. Right. Cool. Yeah.
But back to
Mengada lah
this
nowadays.
thing, yeah,
Must be.
all these things are just things that will break.
Unnecessary one, actually.
I suppose this one won't break so easily.
Yeah.
It's a bit more simple.
Yeah.
But I don't like it because it's a bit two-handed in
Yeah.
the way you.
You have to grab at it at a position that it's specified, right?
Like if you're coming here, you can't get it. Right?
Yeah.
So you have to press it here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have to go back here to,
Yeah,
to pull
correct.
it. So it's,
You have to.
it's double.
If you have big hands like mine, okay.
Yeah.
But most girls will find this a little bit
Correct.
bulky.
And the other issue is that this car, the Zeekr is singing.
Orchestra.
Apparently there's some gimmicks we can play with.
Yeah.
You can tell people to give way and stuff like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I don't know how to activate it
Right.
in the car. So the problem with this thing is that the key fob is not really a key fob. They give you an NFC
A card. Yeah, a card is with me. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so instead of like just putting it in your pocket
Yeah.
and opening the car,
Right.
if the car is locked, you have to fish this out of your pocket and tap
Oh, very mafan.
it. It's mafan. And when it locks, it honks.
Yeah. Can you switch it off?
I don't bother to go through the menu, but I just find it a little bit
Unnecessary,
too many extra steps. What was inconvenient about having a key fob in your pocket where you just walk to the car?
Yeah.
They said that you can buy a key fob when you buy the car as a separate accessory.
I see.
And I'm like, since when is the key fob not a standard accessory?
Ask Asia.
And then they said they're going to do app integration,
Oh.
but it doesn't seem as fast as Xpeng. Because
Okay.
Xpeng, when they gave me the car, they were like, yeah, you can install the app, sign in, and then you can actually use it. So I actually tried it out. I drove the Xpeng without
Right.
any keys. I just brought my
Wow.
phone,
Wow.
Bluetooth connection.
Wow,
and drove the car.
nice.
But this car, they showed us a demo of it, but they didn't ask us to sign into the account, so I don't think it works yet.
Okay.
The side profile is where you really see that Proton EMAS.
Yes, it looks the same, huh?
Yeah. A little bit like a wagon
Yeah,
with a lot of space in the center.
right.
Yeah, I don't think it's a very pretty proportion.
It's okay lah.
It's a little bit utilitarian.
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very utilitarian.
You can see they try to slope the roof a bit, but they cannot. You know, there's only so much they can. Slope
Yeah,
it.
because I think design was not the primary consideration here.
yeah.
It's space utilitarianism that is a primary consideration. It's a family capable SUV.
Yeah.
I can see this working in countries like Australia, you know, where you don't need something to shout about, but you
Just
need something
a lot
big.
of space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check out the back. I think the back is the only place where the design can be redeemed a little.
Yeah, but I can't shoot it. Autophiles.
Back in the drain. This car from the back, it has a very Cayenne look to it. Not to say 100% Cayenne, but it has a shadow of the Cayenne.
Right.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the only angle that I think is marginally handsome. It's the back.
Okay.
They got all the cues, you know, spelling out the name.
The
at the
lead
back.
motor was done right, huh?
Yeah.
The
They space it correctly. The only weird thing is they didn't integrate the power tailgate button into the O.
okay.
So you come in here, you're like, is it this O? Is it this O?
Where?
It's like, no, it's here.
Oh, it's in
Yeah.
the light.
Which you can't even tap because it's locked. So if you have the key, and if you have the key card,
Autophiles standard.
if you have the key card and the car is locked,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way for you to unlock it here.
So mafan, huh?
So mafan. So you wait here, I go and unlock the car. How is this more convenient than a
Whoa!
regular car?
Whoa!
Oh, you saw the
Yeah.
light bar thing?
Cool.
Yeah. So
Oh, huge.
it's big, man.
Big, man, big.
They've got like a weird storage area, double storage. The one over here.
Oh, they got two cables.
3-pin one and the AC.
Oh, they got 3-pin also. Oh, not bad.
Yeah, so anyway, the rear of the car,
Like that, lor.
that,
Looks like a Cayenne.
shadow of the Cayenne.
Yeah.
Because it's oversized.
Everything in this car is a bit oversized. You have to unlock it.
I think so. Again, it locked. It's like the most annoying nonsense. So AC/DC, the AC is terrible, 7 kilowatts, like BYD standard. but that car is also 7 kilowatts.
Oh, yeah, because it's a low spec one.
Yeah. Compared to the Xpeng and the Smart,
Right.
I think the Xpeng was 11.
Yeah.
The Smart was 7. The low spec Smart.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know why they cost.
7 is at home lah, okay lah.
Yeah,
But
it's still 12 hours at home.
yeah.
I mean, it's borderline not okay. Your DC charging here is about 80 plus kilowatt.
Okay.
Which is okay.
80 is not great.
Not great.
Yeah, 80 is not great.
Like a 40 minutes charge.
You need 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least,
To have a 30 minutes full charge, 40 minutes.
That one is 180.
That is good.
That is good. Let's check out the biggest asset of the interior.
Right.
Which is the rear seats. Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, I like the lights, yo.
Yeah.
So cool.
Purple.
The color is a bit purplish.
Purple, grey.
It's actually 2 color here, 1 and 2, right? This is purplish, this is not.
Eh?
You see that?
From my angle, it's like the same.
Huh?
From my angle, it looks like the same color.
No, it's not. This has a purple hue, which is like this.
Yeah.
Right.
This is grey.
Yeah, this is just grey.
Actually, you can see.
Yeah. Wow, cool, man. Very subtle.
Very subtle. But there's a cooler color. They've got like an orange brown.
Yeah.
If you choose the green exterior.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can get like the brownish, light brown.
Wow. Flat floor, yo.
Yeah. Oh. This is the best part. I was driven around this car during the test drive.
And you like it?
The back seat is the best. Seriously.
I also want to go in. Hey, you're nice, oh.
Look at that. Since when we have this much space between us?
Walao. You can fit a woman.
Yeah. A normal size Asian can go. Then you have these 2 big buffaloes. Yeah, where's the cup holder?
Yeah, no cup holder.
Yeah. China, no cups.
God.
Cup holders.
You have aircon vent, cup holders, 1 USB.
USB A and USB C.
C.
Yeah. The thing is, the front USB C is fast enough to charge your laptop.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I was in the back of the car,
Right.
I just had a super long cable. I asked my friend to plug it in there. Yeah, I was charging my laptop and sitting at the back here doing work.
And of course,
Panoramic. Must have.
Real panoramic, full.
And the good thing about this sunroof is that it comes with a proper cover. Yeah, I'm not going to close it all the way, but basically, if you feel it's too hot, you can actually close it up, which is not standard in most EVs.
Yeah, Seal don't have it, right?
That car doesn't have.
Oh, that one also don't have.
Yeah. So family friendliness, I think this is definitely
That is good, man.
good stuff.
Yo, I tell you, if I'm German, I look at this and I'm like, why are we not able to do this?
But if you're French and you see this, you don't panic.
Why?
Because it's part of Stellantis already.
Oh yeah, Leapmotor. Anyway, yeah.
Should we go to the front?
Yeah, we should. This car is quite pleasant inside.
Pleasant, yeah.
We never were able to sit at the back and have a conversation without suffering.
And the fact that the aircon comes on by itself.
It's quite good, huh?
Yeah. Two-handed.
Yeah. It is a bit purple one. Yeah, it is a bit purple one.
Yeah. It's definitely not pure grey.
Yeah. This color play is very Chinese lah. It's very, very Chinese.
Yeah. As in like a little bit adventurous.
Yeah.
But not so out there.
The Chinese and interior have been quite good in the past 5 years. This is good stuff, man. Even though there's a minimalistic approach to it.
Yeah. So the thing that you lose out on is where the air vents. Like where
it's here.
It's here, but how do you control it? You have to go in here.
Oh, typical lah.
Typical.
Who started it? Tesla.
You have a glove box here.
Small. A bit small.
Quite small actually. But this thing I think is a decent size.
Okay.
Okay lah.
But not cool,
biggest,
not chilled.
Yeah, not chilled. Actually.
Not chilled.
And you got another storage.
Typical lah for the handbag, right?
And then you see 60-watt charger down here.
Wow.
That's enough for a laptop.
Nice. This is good size.
This size and the one there is the same size.
Oh.
14 point something.
Right.
Yeah. So quite clear.
Yeah.
You can look at all the scenes of China.
Wow.
China.
It's all China.
I assume so. This is probably not China.
Right.
This system, as fun as it sounds, has no Apple CarPlay, no Android Auto. So this car is not drivable.
What? It's drivable for me. I never connected in my life to any Android Auto.
But I mean, the sentiment online is like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is
I know.
necessity.
It's like what the
cannot work if that.
You still have this, right?
Yeah.
Harald Bluetooth or something.
Yeah, in here all this is pretty okay. some things did annoy me, like when I was driving, there were a lot of beeps and stuff.
Oh yeah, typical.
So I had to go through the menu and find, how to turn it off. And then they have like an AI. Everyone has an AI.
Oh, Zeekr.
Sometimes this is a voice assistant.
Here.
Yeah, sometimes she says some really kinky
Please
stuff.
continue. You can tell me.
Oh. Getting there.
Tell you what.
Please say it.
Say what?
Say my name.
Please say it.
Sometimes she says I'm coming.
All right.
Yeah.
This function is not supported at present.
So anyway, what I was trying to highlight was that the voice assistant doesn't really know how to get you into FM.
Okay.
So yesterday I did that and it was like, oh, this function is not supported. I'm like, this car got no radio. So, but I found it like...
The car will say, radio?
What is that?
What is that?
Apple CarPlay, so you don't have... yeah, but radio is there. So essentially, until the EMAS gets the update with Apple CarPlay, this car is really like the EMAS.
Oh.
Yeah, both also don't have it yet, but they... at least the EMAS will get it. This one they haven't announced yet.
Okay.
Essentially, that's the whole thing, because like everything else is what, just blanked out.
Yeah.
Nothingness.
Yeah.
You got two scroll wheels here, very Tesla-like.
Yeah. It's very Xpeng Tesla, same, exactly the same.
Yeah. I said the steering wheel here is a slightly nicer design than Xpeng.
Okay.
Yeah, Xpeng one is
It's a bit odd.
And then you've got a camera over there. This thing scans your eyeballs.
And how is it?
Yeah, so
and sends it back to China.
yeah, when I squint like that. Yeah, and then your hazard light is actually up here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Then you get your China white lights.
China white. Yeah.
This thing is, I think it's a shortcut. Because you can set it to whatever you want.
Okay.
I think because last time I clicked it, nothing happened.
Okay.
In the previous car I drove. But this one I clicked it and just now the
Oh, okay.
the rear view, the side mirror is actually closed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's assignable, but it seems to be the way.
It's a soft key, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a favorite shortcut kind of key.
Oh, I see.
Besides that, you got your wireless charger, and this is also how you start the car.
Oh.
So you put the
Card here.
card here, and then you can put it into drive.
So what's your take on design, man?
Exterior design, the Xpeng, after we did our evaluation, the days after the review, then
It start growing on you.
We start to
right?
understand, like, this car was actually doing stuff that we didn't realize.
And now I'm like, why?
I wish like we could go back to the review and add in a bit more extra, but I think we said enough there. This car, even after seeing it for a while, I test drove it. We had like a drive to some other state, and then so I've had time to look at this car a lot, and
it still says the same thing.
I still don't think it's that good looking, and I still don't think that it's trying to send a clear message about what the identity of the car is.
Right.
The way I look at it is, it looks like it was supposed to be a robo-taxi. The way it's kind of generic. I think Waymo or something, Google or something had like a custom-made robo-taxi, and this car has the vibes of that from the exterior, especially the front. From the back, I see a little bit of ambition, a little bit of Porsche coming in, but it's just too generic and too plain on the exterior to warrant a score that is more than 3.2, 3.3.
All right.
It's not ugly, I wouldn't say there's no mistake.
It's very inoffensive.
And there's nothing tacky about the design also. Like you can see like some of the cherries with all the chrome stuff. That's a
BYD also sometimes.
BYD also
a bit tacky.
But this one is just like minimalist exterior, no personality. How to give you full marks. It's 3 point something lah. Interior similar, very little bit of very little character, I would say. Some things annoy me, like not having any physical buttons for anything, and a little bit of lacking in storage spaces here and there. Like I would expect a bigger glove box at least for a car of this size, and cup holders in the center. Things like that don't really matter when you're reviewing, but day to day it can matter. When you have a family full of people and all that, then it might matter more. But importantly, if we're just talking about interior, the thing that matters most to me is space. And this car, of all the EVs, feels the
damn
biggest.
Good. Yeah, it's damn good. No space issue at all.
No space issue at all. It does not feel like a big C. It literally feels like a D segment.
No frills one. It is big.
It is big.
Yeah, it's really. It's just big, full stop.
And a lot of
and comfortable. And seats are good.
Seats are good.
Yeah.
The material is nice, and it has that I wouldn't say it's Lexus softness, but it has a certain kind of softness.
It's very classy in its softness, right?
It's definitely synthetic. It tells you that it's synthetic.
It's not real, of course, but it's very comfortable. It's very silky smooth. I like. And the seats are huge.
And kind of like chunky sofa-like, And this is not the kind of car that you want to toss around, so the support doesn't really matter so much. So yeah, I think as a daily driver kind of comfort-oriented vehicle, this interior is one of my favorites. Just lacking in like Apple CarPlay, those kind of things lah. And a few of the beeps really did annoy me yesterday.
No, these cars are all, they beep non-stop. You forget what the hell they're beeping for anymore, right?
Yeah, what about you?
I understand what they're trying to go for, to be honest. You know, it's a very Scandinavian flavor. It's a very Silicon Valley flavor. You know, it's not burdened by history kind of flavor. Very Australian also. In society where you don't have very big rich and poor divide. Like in Scandinavia and in Australia and in places like this kind of car is what people look for. They don't want to shout also, because when you start shouting, who the heck are you? You get what I mean?
You lose your friends.
Yeah, you lose your friends. Right? So I see a point in this. Maybe that point is not here. Outside wise, I think it's okay lah. You know, it's non-offensive. It's very ubiquitous. You are not going to offend anyone. People are not going to form instantly like an opinion about you when you drive this car, which is really good, because, you know, for a businessman, you don't want people to judge you prior to you telling them what matters, right? If you show up in like a BMW, it can be a bit off-putting. I was like, you know, especially a salesman showing up in a BMW, it's like, I don't want to buy from him. Give him my commission.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know?
My money is going to fund his ego.
Yeah, I don't want. Interior, I really like it. Again, because it's so ubiquitous, you don't form any attachment to any particular part. Like, wow, you don't scream about it. It just does its work really well. But there are parts of it where it has flair. It's in the choice of color. The color is so subtle. He almost missed it.
Yeah.
The fact that actually there are two colors going on. One is grey and one is with a tinge of purple. I really like it. It's very subtle. Together with this ambient lighting. I really like. So exterior for me is a 3.5. It's a blank canvas lah. No offensive. Interior, I would say it's a 3.8. It's quite nice in here. I like.
Okay, let's go and evaluate that car.
All right. This is some quantum molecule in China.
In China,
I don't think this is China.
Okay, we're going out of China already into space. Everest.
The other side is India.
Where's the border? Oh, there.
Oh, America. Yeah.
Does it stop at China?
Let's see.
Hey?
Yeah, it does. Here is China. Oh, China?
What the heck?
That's China. China. So no tire,
No spare.
spare.
Okay. Funny story, my friend from Poltan, he took a C10 also yesterday, same as me. And this morning I wake up, his Insta story, he's on the tow truck with the car.
How come?
Flat tire.
Have to go tow truck?
Yeah, because he tried to use that one, the hole was too big. So 3 o'clock in the morning, he's waiting for 2 hours for
Gila lah.
So people who say like, oh, you know, it's not an issue.
It is an
It
issue.
can be an issue.
It always
ruin
is
your
an
day.
issue. Spare tire is
Yeah.
necessary.
I've changed spare tires in under 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most.
Yeah.
What the hell? Man?
Wow.
Why am I waste 3
No,
hours?
it's
of your life?
tire cost.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the weight and the packaging and all that lah.
Yeah.
Things that they want to throw back to the customer.
Right. But are they part of Stellantis or they work with?
It's basically JV. Stellantis International is a JV between Leapmotor and Stellantis.
Oh, I see.
so
The
they
JV
are-
with Stellantis. I see.
For anything outside of China.
Soon Leapmotor is going to be the one single-handedly holding up this whole.
Paying everyone's salary.
Alfa Romeo is dead. Fiat is going that way.
Maserati
Maserati is
cannot take a
dead.
profit.
Yeah.
Every brand.
I tell you why Maserati fail. It's because it feels a bit cheap, don't you think? It feels like Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, and also it feels 2 generations behind compared to even Porsche and Ferrari.
Correct.
Ferrari
Technology-wise.
already feels a little bit on the brink of being a bit behind.
Hey, recently Ferrari is getting a lot of flack.
Why?
The latest, what is it called? A lot of people are saying that a lot of Ferraris in the past 3 years doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Huh? A lot of people are saying.
But looks is a very subjective thing. I think what they're doing is they're trying to go back to their 60s era,
Okay.
but then they modern it, modernify it.
Okay.
And the issue is they went and made it the front end of their modern look very generic.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look Ferrari.
The only way to make it Ferrari is to paint one piece of the panel a different color.
Yeah, the black color. Probably like what?
It's like, oh, you run out of ideas.
Yeah. But I don't think people care so much. Like the people who care about the products are not the ones buying it.
Right. Yeah.
The Ferrari is now just branding only.
It's a different ball game now. That one when you reach
When
that
you
level.
said Ferrari is getting flagged, the first thing I'm thinking about is Lewis Hamilton. Is that what it's about?
Oh,
you know, because
he jumped to
Ferrari after how many years with Mercedes?
I see.
So like, when you talk about Ferrari, no one cares about the products.
Right,
Can you even name any of the new Ferraris?
I can't. SF90. Oh.
Is that even the new one? I'm pretty sure it's replaced already.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Because every time I check,
Purosange lor.
Purosange lah, but that's it lah. All the other what is the touring one now? I think Purosange is a touring one now.
No, they should have a lower one.
Okay.
Purosange is clown shoe jacked up one.
Okay, is the Purosange the front engine V12 replacement?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know whether. I don't think it's a replacement. I think it's like
supplement.
It's a new product.
New product.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
So they should have the clown shoe which is replaced by, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like the products of Ferrari don't matter. You have to wait 20, 30 years for them to matter. You know what I mean?
It's true. Because by then I'll be looking at it. There is a possibility if I sell off everything I have.
Then you have one car that cannot run. But at least you can park it in front of your house.
I have a Ferrari! You got what? Doesn't start, doesn't matter.
Okay. Just haven't called it. If you zoom in, you can see the flag.
Oh, that's China?
Hey, China.
Yeah, that's China.
Okay, anyway, basically a lot of like screens.
That's China? No, that is actually Mount Kailasa, isn't it?
India.
Yeah.
Wow. This is supposed to be where God is staying.
Yeah, Shiva and whatnot. Yeah.
Or King Haran. Yeah. I mean, I used to think that Apple CarPlay was essential.
Yeah.
So I went and bought one Apple CarPlay player for my Alza last time.
Right.
And I installed it. And
then you never use it.
No, I used it when I had the Alza. Then when I sold the Alza, I took out the player and I said, okay, when I get back, my next car, whatever, the Alpha and the Predana, I will install in one of them.
Right.
It's been 1 year. I haven't installed. I don't miss Apple CarPlay.
It's not the shit lah. Yeah, it's not essential because you can connect.
Yeah.
Right or not? It's
And
just
to me, the hassle of, or rather going away from the original look of the car is not worth it.
Not worth it.
That being said, it's already kind of third party.
Right.
Yeah. So